Hey guys, viewers, welcome back to another video. Yay, I'm back, and guess what? I finished school. I finished school a week on Friday ago, and I've been to a thing called Schoolies, which is basically you basically just party for a week. Um, Now, just to fill you in on what Schoolies is, if you're not familiar, it's basically you. Oh shit! Hold on, let me drop my bright energy. It's basically a week of just partying from Sunday. So this is, let's say I graduated on Friday. Um, from that Sunday to the Tuesday, I was in Surfers Paradise, which is in Queensland. Look it up on Google Maps if you're not familiar. Which basically there's a closed off area, there's a closed off area just for schoolies, and there's security, there's police, and there's a lot of drunk people. So it's a really good atmosphere. You basically just go in and you yell the word schoolies, and everyone just seems to love you, and they all reply, and they don't even know what's going on because half of them are shit faced. But basically, you go in and you get this orange wristband thing, and I still have mine on. I just got back this morning and I cleaned up my room, and I've pretty much set up I've created an awesome game setup for you guys. So on my 100th video, I'll be sharing that with you guys. So be sure to subscribe to watch that video. It's a pretty mad setup. I've got my TV on my desk as well as my computer. I've also got my sub with my two other speakers, and then excuse me, on the floor I've got my printer and my Xbox and my computer. So I'm going to be playing some COD Ghosts while I divinate, and also I've got to catch up on The Walking Dead. I know the new series, the first episode of the new series came out. I'm not even sure if there's been other episodes, but I need to catch up on that. When I was getting 99 something, when I was getting 99 Slayer, I was watching The Walking Dead, and I watched all of the episodes apart from the last two of the latest season. So I need to watch those two, as well as watch the first few episodes of the new series. So basically, the past week I've been at schoolies, and it's been a pretty mad time. I was in Surfers, like I said, from Sunday to Tuesday, and we stayed at this apartment. It was quite nice. It was I didn't pay for it. My mates paid for it. I wasn't even meant to stay at schoolies for the first few nights. I planned to stay at home and then go from home to Surfers because I can drive to Surfers. Obviously, I get my parents to drop me off. But I basically, it's almost like it's not really sneaking in, but you pretty much there were four of my wait was it four? I think four of my mates hired two rooms for $150 a night. It was $150 a night for both of the rooms, and that was split between four people. So that's not a bad price, to be honest, for two rooms, especially with the accessibility of the actual schoolies. It was pretty mad. So basically, I stayed there. I basically snuck in with a lanyard because some kid lost their lanyard, it was on the street. So I picked it up and put it on. But it turns out I didn't even need it because there was no security at the bottom of the there was no security at the bottom of the freaking apartment. So the night after that, we had kind of a party. It was almost pre-drinks. Actually, it was pre-drinks. There's about 35, 40 people there. We knew half of them. We didn't know the other half, but who cares? There was no security, so Um, we didn't really care. So we just had them all in. We had a great time. And then we went off to the beach party. Now the beach party was in a massive enclosed off area. There's two stages, so there's two concerts going on. One of them has like a hectic DJ. Oh well, I went there the two of the nights, and another of the night I don't even know what I was doing. I can't remember. But oh no, the third night was a chill night, so there's no beach party and such. But anyway, back to the beach party. One of the very first night I went, there was one of the stages had a DJ, and the other stage was just playing music. So the one playing music wasn't as exciting as the other one. But basically, there's a massive mosh pit at the stage. Everyone's just hammered and having a ball of a time. Everyone's making out with each other. It's it's a pretty fun atmosphere. A few of my mates were there. Everyone's just sweating balls. It was pretty gross, but no one really gave two shits. Um, and then the second night, instead of having music played at the other concert, they had a DJ, which is pretty hectic. One of the best things about the week was basically catching up with old mates that don't go to your school and you've known for ages. Like I knew some of these guys from preschool, which was 13, 14 years ago, and then I knew them up till maybe grade 7 and 8, and then they left the school and got to another school, and it was nice just to catch up with them at schoolies. So we had a great week, and it was also nice to hang out with all of your mates. So I might speak about the other half of schoolies because I've got the first half I was in Surfers Paradise, and the second half I was at Noosa Heads. Can't remember the can't remember the name of the resort and such, but I was lucky enough for my friend's parents to actually own that apartment. Um, so we stayed in that apartment for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. So that's 4 nights. I think we stayed there 4 nights. Yeah, we stayed there 4 nights, and there was a pool right there, and there was a sauna, and there was a spa, and we could walk to the beach. Um, so we basically just had a chill. So apart from that, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe for the future videos. But apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Adios, amigo.